Alrighty, here we are for our other semifinal match. This is going to be a great one. Number 8 seed taking on the number 5 seed here. Of course, I am Nick Dichiria, joined by Ryan Mooneyham and Will Stewart as well, bringing you Stowe Buntz versus Tucker Davey here. Great match in front of us as we just watched Alex Spellman and Mark McGrain duke it out on the dartboard.
Tell me a little bit about Tucker Davey. You've known him for years.
So he's a gentleman that I've always seen in the room. I mean, you have to remember I played youth steel tip in the area. He is a true steel tip dart player, has been around for a long time in many events. Although, personally, didn't have too many opportunities to talk with him too much. I know I have played him before, and I know I did lose to him.
Well, he's sitting top 4 going against one of the hottest players right now in the United States. So let's see what this guy can do. Can he take him down?
We'll certainly see. Stowe Buntz is one of those guys that seems like he can't really lose as of late. He looks like, just to confirm here, he is from McAllen, Florida. So an area of town I am not as familiar with. I know it's towards that coastal region, though. He also does play with Paula Murphy a lot as well.
Do we have experience versus experience? Because I know Stowe's played for a long time, too.
Yeah, a lot of experience between both of these fellas.
Not happy with those first 2 darts.
$12 now for tops. And there we go. Does connect there for Stowe Buntz to take leg number 1 in this race.
That is a break of throw. Now, I've been talking more about these breaks of throws because now we're in long format, best of 5 or best of 9. You know, you're gonna get if you win the cork, you get 5 legs to start, and if you lose the cork, you know you only get the 4. So having broke leg 1, Stowe has actually been switched the momentum to him to be in the driver's seat, even if he simply just held throw.
I absolutely agree with you there. I do want to give a little correction to what I said. Tucker Davey's actually from that Jacksonville area, so it's actually a little bit more north, which makes sense because he does play with Paul Murphy a lot.
Jacksonville. Wonder if he's a Jaguars fan.
Even Jaguars fans aren't Jaguars fans most of the time. I think Blake Bohr will kind of ruin that for them. Anyways, that's my football hot take of the day. Everybody back to darts.
One good thing about long format is it takes a minute for some of these guys to settle in and they can just turn on the magic. Some of these guys are hot starters and they slow down and they can lose it at the end. Some are real kosher. They just kind of flow with the game and then just there at the end just clip it. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly one of those players, and I don't know about you, Ryan, but I'm certainly one of those players that prefers these longer formats. I take a little bit to settle in. I'm not the type that always comes out of the gates swinging, and the longer it goes on, the more likely I am to click into place and really find my rhythm. And all the events I've done well in are usually the longer format ones, not the shorter ones.
Well, the thing about it is you know, in the longer format, the pool becomes more profound for you on your starts, because you can give up the breaks. When you get that short format, 2 out of 3, best of 5, the bull is extremely important, but also you want to come out of the gate with a hold to throw and then turn on a break so you can be done quickly with your next hold to throw. So you put yourself a little more pressure to try to get leg 1, leg 2 quickly. When you're on a long format, if you drop the first 2 legs and you settle back in with a break of throw and a hold to throw, it's 2-2. Let's go, folks.
Absolutely. Well, Tucker now for a chance to get this leg here. Yeah, way out there.
That would have been a break.
Yeah, way out there. Wasn't happy with that approach. 82. See how he approaches this if he utilizes the bull or not.
I see him doing it. Nope, he went to the 42. I mean, you use the bull to open, you grab the 17, you go to the tops. That route, unfortunately, left him the bull for the finish.
Yeah, a little bit of insight there, and that's exactly why you do a shot like that.
No harm, no foul. Tucker didn't hit it. 25. We seen him go 9-8 earlier.
Yeah, we kind of predicted the future there as he does find it 2 straight. Tucker to start off
Nice
here.
prediction there with.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said nice prediction there, though we went to the 8 before the 9.
Yeah, no, you can see Tucker here. I mean, he is truly just trying to stay focused. He's obviously more that Florida Central like player, kind of stays in at the local events here. So he just has those headphones in. He's trying to treat this like any other match that he's played in. He's throwing up some all right numbers, and he's had missed doubles here to keep this close. I definitely think he's making this interesting. He holds that dart right above his head there a little bit. It's very interesting, that bring back.
Yeah, I mean, he could have started out his game always throwing low, taught himself to keep that dart and that elbow up up above the eyes for his delivery.
And he's pretty quick. As soon as that dart goes back, I mean, he almost does it like a shoot from the hip kind of guy. He just grabs that dart, puts up, and throws.
Well, it just produced a ton 40, so it's got to be working. 133? Nope, 95.
Yeah, so now 161. He doesn't have to check it out if he so desires this leg. He needs to focus on setting up as best as possible.
Only manages a 29. Doesn't put himself a little bit any closer than Stowe could be with a big 180 we've seen earlier.
Trying to see if he got that. Yeah, he did get that last one in there. 133 there from Stowe, putting pressure back now on Davey.
Got to go bull. Only losing 52.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm a big fan of throwing that bull. If you hit the single, going over to the 57. If you hit the double, you can stay there and then or have other options as well if you prefer to go in different directions.
Bull for Stowe. 70. Got to go 20. Double 5.
Oh no! Yeah, he's not happy.
Yep. Yeah, he said it. He said it, and we wanted to say it. I just pulled it.
Double top. Finds it there. Gets a leg on the board there for Tucker. Davey. See just a moment of focus there. Just making. Okay, did I get it? And sure, we're good. And he gives a little nod of approval at the end of it there. Stowe starting downstairs. And it looks like he knew exactly why he was starting downstairs. Look at that open.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just don't have the 20. And you use the 19s to straighten up the 20. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe he wanted a different look because the match before he came in here, he struggled on the 20s, even though he got it. Using the 19 to redevelop his game.
And you can see who tried to go up on the 20 wasn't happy and went right back down there. He doesn't want to give Tucker Davey any real opportunities. I mean, at this point, you're just playing for such a insane amount of money. You don't want to risk any opportunities here. Of course, we do have to remember, I mean, Tucker Davey's a 5 seed here, right? I mean, just because he doesn't travel and leave the state nearly as much for these tournaments doesn't mean that he doesn't have the game or the X factor to take it. If anything, him being like the anonymous player might actually work to his advantage here.
Well, let's be honest. We've seen a lot of top-level players enter this event and get knocked out pretty quickly.
Certainly the case.
Still working the 19s. Not happy with that turn.
Yeah, a little bit of a lax moment from these guys right here. Davey not going to be happy at that 28. Now with the 135, Stowe can just focus on doing what he needs to do here and just continuing to chuck away at it.
Tucker's got to have 10 plus here. He's got to get to the out.
Does hit that ton to leave the 1-3-2 again.
Oh, he was going 20 for double 16. Double 16.
Ooh, I wonder if this is costly. I mean, Tucker last time shot the 20 instead of the bull. Let's see if he does the same or if he's going to switch to the bull. Yeah, he went up again. I don't agree with that shot. I'm 100% with you.
You got to go
one,
bull.
Ryan.
You got to go bull. You got to give yourself an opportunity to stay in the out. When you want a fat 20, a 1, a 5, you pretty much just take yourself out of the out.
Stowe Buntz now 3-1 advantage there. Yeah, Tucker at that 76, Stowe Buntz at 81. We have seen Stowe throw some really high averaged numbered games right here, but in this moment, I almost wonder if Tucker Davies starts pushing up those averages because he's been posting in this high 80s. If he starts posting that average, if Stowe's going to follow suit as well.
Well, if you don't worry about averages and just worry about winning, and Stowe's been using the 19s. He's been heavy on that 20s all match, but he's all day. Now he's on the 19s. You just got to play to win. Don't care about the averages. Don't care about anything but the final double.
No, it's certainly the case. I do agree. It's just one of those things where you almost wonder if the hot hand, if it is shared amongst players, because you see if one player's struggling, the other one tends to, and if the other one's doing well, the other one's also likely to. So I wonder if that will be the case here.
I mean, it's this total mental. Maybe your mentality switches gears and you don't even realize it. I mean, there's another 1-3-3 out of Stowe. Tucker is not out of this. Trip 20. Only manages 60.
You see still going up there because that 100 would have left that nice 130 combination for him there. But, I mean, just the way he's been hitting downstairs. The 60 did leave the 170, but Tucker can really do some damage here.
78. Ooh. 81.
Yeah, that 101 not as clean as he would have preferred.
Do we got a big fish?
We do not. If anything, it's a moderate-sized fish at best.
75. I figured you'd go bull.
Let's see what the 101 what Mr. Davey can do.
I'll tell you one thing. He got lucky on that one. I never go 17s on a 101 because if you grab the 2, it turns his 101 into 99. No out. You go the 20. That way, if you grab the 1 or the 5, you're still in the out.
Well, now 76. Starting upstairs. Now over to that double 8. Can work it in from there. And does so. 4-1 now for Stowe Buntz.
And he's throwing for the match. Starting on the 19s again.
Starting hot on him, too. 1-3-5. Honestly, a little deceiving. I thought it was a little bit extra on that.
No, it was in the trip 7. To the 19s.
A lot of pressure here on Tucker Davey.
You tell by that signal he was not happy with 57. He doesn't have that trip falling. Stowe continues to pound on that 19.
Yeah, this is getting to a nightmare scenario now. Tucker Davey's been so close on so many of these darts and really making some great attempts here, but it's just not connecting at the moment the way he would like, and Stowe's just going to keep chugging along here and make this extremely hard now.
Another 96 on the turn. 135, 79. That time around, it was 96. He's clearly in the driver's seat. He's got the Shanghai in front of us. Tucker's trying to do everything he can to get back in the leg to extend this match, but 120. We got the Shanghai. Nope, pulls it. I don't think he likes any of those darts, even though they scored.
I don't think so either. I want to be honest.
Tucker has got to have a ton 40.
Yeah, 100 here, or now even a 60 with a well-thrown dart that kicked up on him is not going to be enough. 83 now.
6 darts for the check. He has got time. He doesn't have to go the bull route.
To see who plays Alex Spellman, it could be Stowe Buntz if he takes out 18 on this go-around here to guarantee himself at least $3,000 and potentially 6.
Double 9. Oh, he split. He went for the split.
Interesting to do it on the second dart there. He must have not felt comfortable, but let's see. It might hurt.
54 leaves 74. What are we doing? Oh, just missed it.
Now, double 6 for Stowe Buntz. Good marker.
Check, game, shot.
Stowe Buntz, ladies and gentlemen, will be taking on Alex Spellman here in your DPFL Championship final. Tucker Davey, unfortunately, bidding an adieu here as he did a great performance and a great run representing Florida very well alongside with Mark McGrain as well.